Good morning, everybody. Sean here, Detroit Diz, one half of the Detroit Diz, that is. And wow, that actually rhymed. I'm like a rapper or something like that. But anyways, um, a Detroit rapper, that is. Anyhow, it's a great day in the D. Today is July the 28th. Boy, where is July going? I think I said the same thing about June. The year is just zipping along, sort of. I mean, it is 2023. This year's been better than 2022, but July is zipping along and it's almost gone. And it is now into the second month of summer officially, and it's hotter than heck in Florida, and hotter than heck and muggy with some wildfire air over here in Detroit. Anyways. So we got some things right here we're going to go over right quick. We don't have a lot of time. We're going to make this maybe a 5 or 6 minute video, and that's about it. We're going to wrap it up after that. And yeah, let's go ahead and just dive into things. But before we do, go ahead and do as you always do, mash that subscribe button. We appreciate all of our subscribers, and we like you to become one of our subscribers. Just go ahead and mash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live or upload a new video. You know what to do, just do it. Anyways, so I have to say, every day news stories come to my mailbox from Google Alerts with all sorts of Disney news and information, and I scour the internets on Twitter and on Facebook looking for Disney news. And yeah, these are some stories that we're going to go over right quick, and maybe we'll talk about other things. I'm not really sure here what we're all going to do, but I do have a list, and that's kind of like my organizational skills. Anyways, so believe it or not, there was a person, a guest, or maybe just somebody who was visiting, I don't know, but they fell off of Bay Lake Tower. They don't know, it hasn't been released whether they did it because they were jumping off because they wanted to, or they fell off because they didn't want to, or whatever happened, but they fell off Bay Lake Tower. That's absolutely banana nuts. I have to say that's crazy. I do know, though, for a fact, just the other day, the Bay Lake Tower, or not the Bay Lake Tower, but right next to it, the Contemporary was voted the ugliest resort one of the ugliest resorts built as far as looks. And I don't know if that had anything, probably really didn't have anything to do with why the person fell off the building. But I'm just saying, let's just not get that depressed so we jump off buildings because the building is really ugly. But no, in serious matters, you got to check your health. You got to get some help. Get the information that you need, and get some help. There's a lot of help out there for people. We just got to connect people with help, health, and with mental health. Help and whatnot, because everybody has mental health issues to one whether a small bit or a lot. And everybody needs somebody to talk to and help them through hard times, or even just something simple. Anyways, so that's what I have to say about that. My condolences to the family for whatever, however it occurred. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is that we pray for the family and condolences to them. Anyways. But Bay Lake Tower, and Contemporary Resort, you're still really fugly. Anyways, DeSantis finally did something for the firefighters of the Reedy Creek District. That's right. The government of Florida took over Reedy Creek, and they're in charge of the Reedy Creek Fire Department and got them a new contract that they haven't had in like years. And they heard they had a 5% increase of wages. I'm not sure if that's for 1 year or over a contract. Probably over a contract. And I don't know, maybe they're going to be getting some more people hired finally, and some more fire trucks and whatnot. So let's hope that this is going to be a great relationship between the state of Florida and the fire department of Reedy Creek, because it won't just be serving Disney World, but the entire area there, and I'm sure that they could use a great bit of improvement and everything else like that. So that's really great news. So also, I have been watching Prince Charming Dev. He went to the parks. Tim Tracker's been going to the parks. A lot of people have been going to the parks. Kyle Paulo went to the parks, and they all had the same thing to say. It is a slow season in July. Now, I don't know if it's a heat or something like that. You know, DeSantis will say, oh, it's about me because, you know, I did everything and now they're all leaving. No, I don't think that's the reason why it is. I think it is really super expensive to go to Disney these days. And I really also believe, and this is just what I'm saying, I believe not just, let alone is it expensive, but I think people are spending their time somewhere else, and also it's super hot, and who wants to be there? But it's not like it's completely empty. Now let's not kid ourselves. It's not completely empty at the House of Mouse. You know, there are people who are going there for vacations, and you know what? Maybe it's just maybe everybody's over at Epcot, not the Magic Kingdom, with the food and wine kicking off. Maybe they're saving money because they want to go during food and wine, or they're saving up for Halloween because there's going to be 2 Halloween celebrations, one in Hollywood Studios and one in the Magic Kingdom. Who knows what they're doing this year? Maybe people have changed their budgets. But here's what I'm going to say: Disney is not going anywhere. Now I do worry. The brief news that I'm going to tell you right now is that Disney, Bob Iger has talked about selling ABC networks off, that's TV stations and cable channels like the Disney Disney and stuff like that. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I do know that sometimes bigger corporations that have news networks and regular channel networks like ABC or NBC or CBS like that, and they conglomerate with them and merge. Later on in the company's lifetime, they decide that, hey, that's too much. We're going to have to get rid of that because it's really not part of our mission. And that's kind of like what Bob Iger is saying. So yeah. Anyways, so we'll have to wait and see. I think if it happens, it happens. Don't worry about it. Disney will still be around, and so will ABC. ABC will still be around. I remember my dad used to work for ABC, and then when they got bought out by Disney, they became Disney ABC, and it was a happy-go-lucky marriage. Anyways, did you see? Oh, I seen 2 articles, and I don't know why they're putting out these articles, but I guess they're just needed, which is pretty bad to say. Strollers. Now, I haven't seen. They put an article about strollers and rules. Listen, we're seeing a lot of fights and people who just don't know how to park their strollers, what strollers to take to the parks. I heard that it's getting out of control with the strollers, and so people are now publishing stroller articles and rules articles again inside the Magic and the Disney Food blog and wherever else that they're posting them at. Listen, pay attention to the rules, follow the rules, make sure you have the right stroller. Don't bring like some large stroller that's like really humongously huge. But anyways, and that's one of those double pronouns. Yeah, that's what I call them now, a double pronoun. Anyways, so let's get really going here. The pickle milkshake at the Food and Wine. It's a thing. Pickles. I heard they're dill pickles, so they won't be very sweet tasting, but it might be refreshing. I guess you'd be more refreshed from a dill than you would be if you were a sweet pickle, I guess. I don't know. It's a thing. I'm not really into pickles at all, but you know, it's kind of almost like I guess St. Patrick's Day. Peppermint. It looks peppermint tea, but it's not. It's pickly instead of pepperminty. Anyways, and finally, here's a question for you for the end of the video. Orange creamsicle or Dole Whip? That was a question that was somebody posted, and I posted it on Threads. You can follow me on Threads, by the way, Detroit Diz. You follow us on Twitter. But anyways, creamsicle. It's not a creamsicle. It's a orange. It's actually orange. An orange swirl, which is basically something that's been around for a while in Florida and a while. It's a orange swirl custard. or a Dole Whip? Which one do you prefer? You know, a lot of people like the orange. They'll never go away from the orange. And some people just like the pineapple. I don't know what it is about the pineapple, but something about pineapples. And I think pineapples are just more refreshing than oranges. I don't know. Hawaii versus Florida. You know, you're in Florida, you want the orange, but, you know, you like pineapple, Dole Whip. Hey, you could like them both. Anyways, what is your favorite? Let us know here. Anyways, talk to you guys later and have a great day. Bye-bye.